on, man?
What's going on with you, man? Nice
You in the
to meet
group
you,
and
man.
IOD Squad?
Yeah, I'm in IOD Squad, man. I'm trying to research it and stuff and get some more information on it, but I got to dig some more deep into it. You know what I mean?
But that's what we there for. You ain't got to really dig. We there for.
I know you be posting them all over the place. I know you got like 5 different cell phones and stuff like that, but I gotta get with you and talk with you and stuff like that, so I can get
you
some
can just start off slow. Like that's why we talk about the long term stuff.
Yeah, I know.
Just get it in long term.
Get it in long term.
Yeah. Where you from?
I'm from Brevard County.
Okay.
Brevard County. I got cousins that play here. Down Spencer, Derek Ham.
Yeah.
You remember Down? He the one doing all of this stuff in the background with the dances and all that type of stuff. Yeah. Got here with the family, man. Just chilling out, hanging out.
You ain't come out there last night, right?
No, I didn't come by last night.
We had a movie last night.
Oh, yeah, I did.
Yeah. It came out real good, man.
Oh,
we
okay,
ate, we did the show, we shot the show, man. People got involved. That was real good. But it's good to see you, man.
Yeah, I definitely wanted to meet you, man, because I got to dig more into it. But I'm watching the show all the time, man. You're doing a real good job, man.
I appreciate that.
I love what you're doing. I know most of it down here, you're here with all the people down south and stuff like that, but I understand
But that's what the event was about. We finna try to start a movement. So we're going to have to connect the people across. You know what I'm saying? Because we're going to start taking it to different cities, try to do the event in different cities.
Okay.
So yeah, we're going to connect people like that. So just hit me up, man.
Okay, I do that. Yeah, I get your number and I do that. All right, no problem, man.
Yeah.
All right, peace out.
Welcome to South Florida. Yeah. Welcome to South Florida. Welcome to South Florida. Welcome to South Florida, the bottom of the clip of the gunshine state. One of them boys still blowing in that way. Big plate, get it for the 18 if you straight. Get cake and stop hating is the motto of the state. A lot of face, but it's still real around here. That foreign talk that can get.
All right, man, we back. Listen, Caneville show. Sit here, tell people what your name is, bro.
Jermaine Johnson, but everybody call me Jay.
Jermaine Johnson. I'm D Street, man. Make sure y'all check out Investor.man, IOD Squad. Check it out, link in the description. Finna get in and talk about some off-season stuff. I mean, the spring came to a close, but looks like football and the news of football is finna just keep rolling, especially with the addition of the transfer portal. I remember when Mario got here, Mario said, basically if you was knee-deep in the transfer portal, you maybe wasn't doing recruiting right. He said something of those words like that. And then he got in here, and I don't know what he saw. I don't know if there was the evaluations. Had a few people jump in the transfer portal, and now Miami is in the transfer portal knee-deep. We all saw what Michigan State did last year. Michigan State, Mel Tucker had 27 kids jump in the transfer portal for numerous different reasons, and he basically flipped the whole entire roster and showed that, hey, you can flip a roster, get kids on board, you know what I'm saying, and win, because they were right up there in the top when it came to the playoffs. They were fighting for a playoff spot, and that's probably the best Michigan State did in a while. And then so Miami dipped into Michigan State and got somebody who was behind the scenes, and Andrew Rogers, who helped them put this transfer portal thing together. And at Miami, what position Andrew Rogers?
I'm saying he's the new recruiting coordinator.
Recruiting coordinator?
The small dude when I first saw him.
How small?
He probably look like he about 5'8".
Really?
Like he from New England somewhere.
Right. So Cooney is with the wide receivers now, right?
Yeah.
And he took over recruiting.
Yeah, but I think Cooney still assists.
Still assisting with recruiting.
In recruiting.
He's not from here. Like everybody was on Cooney, and because Cooney them know the area and everything that station. So what do you think? I mean, what you think he'll bring to the staff?
I'm saying, just like you said, I think like Mario looked around and said, shit, if Michigan State can do it, I know Miami can do it.
Right.
He reached up there and grabbed the guy who put it together. You know what I'm saying? Like you say, he's not from here.
Right.
But Cooney could help him.
Yeah.
You know, show him the way exactly
right.
how to maneuver
and
in Miami and everything.
I think he was a part of that. Michigan State, he saw how they flipped the roster.
Yeah.
And I hadn't seen that happen. You know what I'm saying? Unless it just wasn't put out there in publicity. I hadn't seen a roster flip like that in a while.
Shit, I'm pretty sure it was the first one. Because everybody was talking about it.
It was like 40 different players.
Everybody was talking about it.
Yeah, it was like 40 different players. And so now Miami has brought in 10. Miami has brought in 10, and it looked like the scene will be more.
Well, shit. Well, if the wheel is rolling and already been invented, jump on the wheel. You know what I'm saying? Because shit, we trying to win now.
Right. You think Mario trying to win?
Right now. Look at the roster. He's flipping the roster.
Right.
He is flipping the roster, man. We like we talked. He got 2 kids from West Virginia, 2 kids from UCLA, 2 kids from Oregon. You got Parrish from Mississippi. So he, he's spreading it all out.
Right.
So.
Yeah, I heard he's trying to win now, and you kind of can win now. Some people seem to think that when you bring kids in that fast, you can't get them acclimated to what you're trying to do. How you feel about it? You coach before, so, man. What do you think about that?
So put it like this: like football is football. I don't give a damn like where you play it at. Football is football. That's like how people be saying like, oh, he's a quarterback and he's a freshman. But shit, he been playing quarterback since he was 6 years old.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
So he pretty much done seen it. So I think if you bring in a kid, and the coaching staff is important, and you coach that kid up, football is football, man. If they can do it up there, we definitely could do it here in Miami.
So you don't see a big deal in,
nah.
And it's just getting them acclimated and having the staff to get them acclimated.
Exactly.
So where do you think Miami finna go at in the transfer portal? Where do you feel they need to go at in the transfer portal next? They just brought in Caleb Johnson. A linebacker out of UCLA, but they still kind of thin there. Where do you think they need to go?
Shit, I'm saying right tackle and receiver like Mims, man. I was excited about that dude. Man, I wanted that dude bad.
Everybody was.
Man, I wanted that dude bad.
I don't think he was going nowhere.
Me either. You know what though? So now, so guess what? Yeah. That's the new thing now. So now these 5 stars gonna jump in the portal and fake like they going to another school to to get that money.
Right.
It's all about money, but I think we should go offensive line and receivers, bro.
Offensive line and receiver.
Yeah,
what do you think we missing at receiver?
Speed.
A fast guy.
Yeah.
Everybody talking about this kid Tyler Harrell. I mean, but you see, he got plucked out of there by Alabama.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you look in the portal, man, it's thousands of kids in the portal now, and I'm sure there's some speed in there. I think the linebackers still need at least depth. I think the linebackers need some depth. Very thin at linebacker.
I'm saying, you think we thin at linebacker, or you think like we need some players at linebacker? Because we got a lot of linebackers.
I think we got a lot of linebackers. Who we got? Flag, Keontra.
It's like at least 12.
We got Flag, Keontra. Who else? Name them.
You got Flag, Keontra. You got Gilbert. You got Chase. You got the little dude who just got in trouble. You got Tyler Johnson.
Troutman.
You got Troutman. Then you got Johnson.
Is Troutman still here? I mean,
Steve. Yeah.
Steve.
You got Steve. You still got Flag. You still got dude left. Tariq Austin Cade. He left.
He gone.
Ryan Ragone.
Where's he been?
I saw him in practice. He was there. Yeah. They sprinkled him.
That's about 6.
No, that's 9 right there.
Flag. Okay, so Flag, Ragone. Y'all. Nobody thought Ragone was ever gonna play with.
Shit, I don't think Ragone thought he was gonna play.
Right. I think this is what I believe. I believe what was done to our linebackers in the past was. I think it's not fair to the kids. You know what I'm saying? We've heard the conversations about confusion with the linebackers, how they were used, and you sit in there for 2, 3, 4 years, and all of a sudden now you look like you wasn't productive. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like because what you were asked to do. So no, man. I don't think a lot of those guys are going to be here. You didn't name Huff.
Oh yeah, Huff.
Yeah, but I think some of those guys.
And Wesley, I know like Wesley. So Huff, bring it up, Huff.
Yeah.
Bro, I like Huff. Mm-hmm. He's athletic. When they give him a chance. But what's the problem?
Huff.
Yeah.
I think some players play off of when they're asked to think. I think if you play in the system sometimes, right? And this is just me guessing what I see. Sometimes if you play in a system that you need to think, then react, a lot of athletes aren't thinkers on the field. Huff seems to go in the wrong hole a lot. He's excited. He has the enthusiasm. He has the size. He has the athletic ability. But I guess if you ask him to think, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's it.
Right. And that kind of throws them off. I guess in high school sometimes these kids are allowed to play free. You coach
Yeah,
high
yeah,
school
yeah,
before.
yeah.
Yeah, they're allowed to play free. They're so good, they're allowed to play free, and they don't have to think they make plays. I don't know if there's colleges out there that allow that. Maybe have like a rover or something, a guy that just running around making plays. But I believe that's what it is, because everybody was yelling for Huff, and then we got a chance to put him out there. Yeah.
I'm saying that's what I love about Cam Kitchens though. Man, I think Cam Kitchens one of the smartest kids, like, you know, I've seen in a long time, bro.
Yes.
Yeah, I just totally like think that.
Yeah.
But so I do think it's gonna be a mad exodus of our linebackers leaving, which is not a bad thing because we really trying to win.
I think that's what I was saying. I think that there may be a few from things I heard jumping in the portal. When I was doing my research and reading, I mean, there was a conversation that have to be had sometimes when a new coach come in, period. Now you got the transfer portal, I think that adds fire to it, because this coach sit down and talk to you, and he's talking to you like, hey, we don't know if you're going to have a role or something. That means they have an option now.
So to me, this the sad part about the transfer portal when a kid is from Miami, and then, you know, like Mario got to sit down and say, hey, bro, you know, I don't think you're going to make it here. So now you got the family mad at Miami, the high school coaches mad at Miami, and shit like that, because everybody thinking, like we just talked, you know, everybody thinking this kid has been this kid's been that.
Very interesting.
And it's life. And it's life, bro. And I think, like, some of these guys have to start realizing, like, you know what? If I don't step my shit up, I'm gonna be at goddamn at Belgrade University.
Well, yeah, that's
trying to
cut on. No, that's interesting you bring that up, because that same jewel that Miami has in the recruiting in Florida, South Florida, Dave Broward, that same thing that makes you laugh can make you cry. Because what you just said, because as soon as you cross somebody, or as soon as a kid don't develop, you can piss off, you know what I'm saying, the staff, the school, the parents. So that has to be handled delicately, or it has to be handled, I guess, in a professional manner, to where everybody's on the same page and thinking the same way. Now, that's a very, very good point, because you've seen that before, huh?
Yeah.
I know that's why you brought it up. Right, and then people start talking, and then it turn into, right. And especially when you're talking about somebody's kids, a lot of times we're not logical. When it comes to our kids, we're not logical. We don't think, you know what I'm saying? They didn't give my kid a chance. You hear it all the time.
In street, like, you know, like anybody who know me, they know I'm a diehard Hurricane fan. I'm gonna stick with these motherfuckers till I die. Like,
so what you been doing the last 15 years? Dying, right?
Man, I've been dying. And guess what? I've been traveling, going to games and away games and everything. You know,
you go to away games too?
Yeah, man. Like, you know, cause I like, you know what? So I'm gonna give you the inside story. So growing up in the city in Lincoln Field, so street. So I'm a couple of years older than you.
Right.
So I don't know if you remember when the parks used to take you to the games for free.
Right.
So back then when Gwen Cherry was Puncie in the park.
Right.
So that was the thing to do.
I remember.
On Saturdays, you know what I'm saying? We hop our ass on the bus, we going to the UF game.
I used to go.
Yeah, exactly. So I think goddamn Jim Kelly was the quarterback with Rocky Belt and all of them. So bro, I fell in love with him like instantly. And once we started winning, let me tell you something, and I tell people this in college, boy, it ain't nothing worse than a UM fan with Miami is on top. We gonna talk that shit, okay?
I told you.
We gonna talk that shit. But for the last couple of years, man, even we been mediocre, man. I still been trying to uphold this orange and green, bro.
Yeah.
But I think I'm saying we got the right guy here to do it. And like, so you know how people say, oh, I'm saying, can we win now? I know we can win now because shit. And Manny was what, about 8 points away from being 10-2.
Right. Yeah.
With that roster, with that coaching staff,
and with the staff, with the means that he had,
bro. So you even look at like Packy, right?
Yeah.
Packy went to some school called the Ineptable of the World.
Incarnated world.
Yeah, incarnated of the world ×3. You know what I'm saying? Like we had coaches like that, and nothing against the Packy. I don't know him personally and shit like that. But bro, come on, bro. This the U.
Right.
This is Miami.
Yes. But I think we all just believe that they were doing with their resources what was best for the school.
My name's Chase Smith. I'm from Palm Bay, Florida, and this is Edge, the best tasting energy drink on the planet.
All right, so Tell people a little bit about yourself, man. You coach, right?
Yeah, man. I like I told you, I'm good friends with Sid Irvin. So so every place he went, like I went. So we always had a running joke. I'm his general manager, like other teams. But you know what I'm saying, just being with that dude, and I always tell him it's two things he know, it's football and football. Sid know how to coach it, he know how to teach it to the kids. And he always say this thing about Nick Saban. You know what I'm saying? He always give his props to Nick Saban. We get in an argument, that motherfucker will call, he'll get Nick Saban on the phone, and this motherfucker answer. You know what I'm saying? But it still won't change my stance on how I feel about the youth. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. So let me tell you. So I was a cop down in Florida City for 15 years. I had my own security company. But football is just my passion, man.
Yeah.
And I work, I'm saying, IT at Nicholas Hospital. Yeah. Went back to school, did the IT thing.
So you was a cop for 15 years?
15 years, bro.
Why you left?
Because I started my own business.
Okay.
And then I was just like you, like the money wasn't matching up. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I kind of realized, like my first couple of years of being, a rookie and new, you out there on the streets having a good time, but not really knowing I'm putting my life on the line.
Is crime in Florida City?
Oh man, it's crime. It's real crime in Florida City and Homestead.
It's getting bad. It's really getting bad now because that's when they're shipping everybody.
Man, it done got bad. not really good. It done got bad. Like I'm gonna be honest with you. When I first got there, no man, it was one of the places like Florida City, Homestead, kind of put you in mind of the old Carroll City,
right? Where
everybody know everybody. You know what I'm saying? If something happened, you're gonna find out who did it. But now, man, that shit off the chain.
Yeah. I know, I heard, and that's where a lot of people getting shipped at with Section 8 and stuff. Yeah. That's where a lot of stuff started coming up in that way down there. So what they did, the police, did they have to expand?
Yeah. They made it bigger because you got to remember. So with Florida City, it's like it's a lot of residential in Florida City. It's not too many like projects. I'm saying they got apartments, but it's not a project per se. In Florida City, Homestead, they got their little projects, dry your nuts and stuff like that. Yeah. But down there, bro, they it's a lot of land. Right. So now, so when I got down there, the Walmart, the Home Depot, there wasn't none of that there. You know what I'm saying? So coming from the city to down there, I'm like, what the fuck? I done got myself into this shit, country to the
all that stuff new.
So now, within the last 10, 15 years.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying?
So you coach. You was there when Tyreek Stevenson was at.
Yeah,
at South. You had everybody though. Y'all was loaded.
But let me tell you something. It was one game. What the guy named who left? Hippolyte.
Yeah.
Bro, when Hippolyte came to South Ridge Stadium with that no huddle shit.
I was there. I got there late. I got there like late in the first quarter, man. It was like 28-0.
It was already That shit was already over, man.
That was the team where I stepped out, and that was the year I said, man, I'm gonna start voicing my opinion more and saying what I think. You know what I'm saying? And I stepped out and I said, I think Carroll City's gonna go down one of the greatest teams we ever saw.
Bro,
you saw it.
I saw it up close.
Right, and then it tailed off at the end of that season. I think maybe they staff was too young to keep it together, but it was rolling.
Bro, let me tell you something. They got off the bus with like 50 coaches. That I'm telling you, they walked off the fucking bus with 50 coaches, and then the team came, right? And so, like when that game started, right, and they was moving fast, the offensive linemen, the motherfuckers was running to the ball, to hike the ball, and I said, God damn. So Hippolyte, that was like my first time even meeting and seeing him. That's an arrogant motherfucker, but boy, you can't take nothing away from him though. You know?
Everybody plays fast though. What was different about their fast?
Oh no, they fast was faster than everybody else. They shit was faster than everybody else, man. You know?
No, they were good. That was with Naquan and Coach Rowe was the offensive coordinator. And that year got me in trouble. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say it got me in trouble, but that's when I kind of got into it with Central at the end because they were saying I get to coach everybody practices. Yeah. And now I'm assessing them, which. I mean, ESPN does it. Nobody else say nothing. You know what I'm saying?
But no, street. I felt that way because my little nephew was the quarterback at Gwinnett Cherry for TY dad's team. Okay. And now he's in 10th grade now, so he's the backup quarterback at the West now. Okay. Because he left and went to Georgia and came back. And I used to always say, goddamn, now Street always at Miami Gardens and all that, man. He barely come to the Gwen Cherry.
Yeah, because gas costs money.
Gas one high back then, like it is now.
Gas costs money. I was doing a lot of driving, man. When y'all used to see them IMG games, how y'all thought I got there? Y'all thought I was sponsored by IMG? No, I was not. I was driving to go catch IMG.
No, but man, that's a great thing that you did, man. Because now, like I was telling, you know, your producer, bro, everybody know you. Everybody know Caneville. Like I told all the fellas on our podcast that we start Sunday. I'm doing goddamn Footballville. They were like, for real? I'm like, oh, ain't no bullshit. I'm doing Footballville.
Yeah.
Bro, so people know you out in these streets, bro.
I grew up with Seth. I remember Seth told you that was an asshole in high school, bro. He was a clown, bro.
Was or still is?
He was a straight clown in school.
Straight fool.
We came up like the same year, but he was at Miami High, South Ridge and Miami High, and we were at New Orleans, you know what I'm saying? We were playing basketball. No, I mean, everything evolved into what it is now. That was a lot of hard work I put in, you feel me? And it has evolved into what it is now. But I appreciate that, man.
Yeah.
But so back to you. So you coach Tyreek Stevenson and you coach Pope and Wiggins and did it break your heart to see Pope them go and not succeed or get to the level that we all wanted to see them get to?
Yeah, because you know them kids personally and the parents and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And you know, like you always want kids you know from Miami to always do good. Like I you know, not to get off them, but it was a kid at Miami High, and Johnny Ford.
Johnny Ford.
Bro, Johnny Ford, to me, and I know we done had a lot of great football players. Bro, Johnny Ford is one of the best football players I ever seen in a 5'6" body, bro. His heart is bro. I'm gonna tell you this story.
His little brother just like a replica.
Bro, let me tell you something.
Yeah.
At Miami High in Columbus was playing. I don't know if you remember that game, and it was like 22-0. Miami High was losing. We started coming back, and Johnny Ford put himself in on defensive line. All right.
I was there.
They hyped the ball. So said, who the fuck put Johnny at defensive tackle?
Right.
And Johnny came around and hit Parrish.
Yeah.
So motherfucking hard. And the ball came out.
I was there.
The fucking ball came out.
Yeah.
We jumped on the ball, and the rest is history.
Yeah.
Bro, that kid got a heart as big as a lion. So kids like that, when you know them personally, man, you always wanna see them succeed and do better, especially at home.
Right. This is when Seth was at the high.
At Miami High.
Right.
Yeah.
So the kids. So when the kids go, because I'm gonna say my stance was always that I know who Pope was. Rivals thought they knew who he was too. Made him a 5-star. We saw him, you know what I'm saying, do his thing. We saw him catch a touchdown to win the game at state. And they get there and they don't succeed. I would always say sometimes college football let kids down. Do kids sometimes don't do their part also? Like, is it ever?
Yeah, I think, yeah, of course. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like, and I ain't trying to hamper on the coaching staff. Right. But I could tell now that it's discipline. Right. You know, like every time we come to practice. You remember last year they had music and shit. You know what I'm saying? They had everybody playing, you know, everybody dancing and all that shit. The first practice that we went to, it wasn't no fucking music. It was all beep beep. Everybody running, everybody listening, everybody focused, everybody paying attention. And you know what I'm saying? And I think too, yeah, you know, some of the kids don't, you know, they feel like I'm a D1 player. I made it. I don't have to work as hard now. Right. Now is when you got to work even harder because you got kids coming from all over trying to get that one position. Right.
And I always put it on the adults because of this. I went to the military out of high school. I was a Marine. They told us what to do. They put our ass in place. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It was on them to reshape us. That's why I always put it on the adults. Yeah. Yeah. I say if you have the discipline and the staff in place they're kids. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Whatever they're doing, either you taught it or you allow them to do it. If you have a staff in place to get them together, you know what I'm saying? It's on you. It's on you. Some of them are gonna go astray. Period. Some people are just destined to fuck up. Like they just want to be a fuck up and they gonna do the wrong thing. But I always maybe 5-6 years ago, man, I put it on the adults, man, and I said I was gonna ride with that. Like, man, I'm not blaming kids no more.
Like you know, like a friend of mine, man, we always talk about like who's at fault. Is it the coaching,
right,
or is it the player? Like a lot of times, like last year, you know, our kids are like out of place on defense. I know y'all practicing this shit.
Right.
Like y'all gotta be practicing this
right,
shit to be in the right place. So when you see kids out of place, out of formation, hitting the wrong holes, who's at fault then?
If you see kids out of formation and hit the wrong hole.
Yeah, I'm talking about
I said
every
either,
time.
Either you practice it or either you allow it. I mean, either you're allowing it or you taught it. That's how I look at it. So if he's fucking up, you gotta get him out of there.
So now I think Pope with this coaching staff, I think he would definitely flourish.
Yeah. Well, it's the greatest coaching staff they ever hired.
Yeah. These the fucking Avengers. These motherfuckers are the fucking Avengers, boy. I'm telling you.
So listen, man, we're gonna see you more often here, man. Talking to Germaine often and his connections he have around the city and with the kids and have you on the Caneville field show more often. I don't know why I'm fucking stumbling this morning. What the hell going on? Y'all make sure y'all like, share, man, and subscribe. IOD Squad and investors that want to be a part of that. We got something about to roll out with the IOD Squad. It's only $20 now. It's in the link in the description.
No, I want to sign up.
You want to sign up
today?
Man, been telling me this for 2 weeks.
Yeah, no. Listen, I'm signing up today before I leave. I'm saying, can I plug our? Listen. I'll be here with Streeter. I enjoy being here, but we got a podcast called Boys from the Bottom. It's myself, Said Irvin, 22, Nigel and Peanut Man. We all in the backyard talking about all topics. So, y'all tune in. It's going to be on Spotify and YouTube, and it's coming soon.
Say Peanut Man?
Peanut. His
It's
name
always
Peanut.
my good name, Peanut. Y'all like and share, man. We out here.
It's gonna take 3 motherfucking days, and that's what? It's big bossy, one, shit. I say